So people always ask us, why car washes? Why the automotive appearance business? What got you interested in that area? And really, it comes down to when we first got married. We were just looking for something, a way to build a family, build a business, and ultimately to build wealth. So when we look at automotive appearance products, there's so many choices and options out there. And one of the interesting things is when we tried to figure out the chemistry answer, when we didn't know what chemistry was, and we were trying to figure out how to really clean cars, we were initially frustrated because we've got all these car washes and we're big auto wash, right? And we started talking with the chemists, and we weren't given any room to move around. And so we tried to get products, and we were just given the off-the-shelf retail type stuff was our really only option. So we really tried to meet with a lot of the chemists and the companies that actually blend and make a lot of the chemistry to find out that one of the oddest question we got was,
good, better, or best?
What's available? Do you want good, better, or best? We'll make anything for you. And it made us think, well, let's take a deeper dive into that. And so
it made us think, why would someone want just good? Why would you not always just offer the best products for the consumers?
Right.
But that's because the industry was built to a cost and not a quality.
Yeah, more of a price than a standard. Mm-hmm. And auto wash, we've always looked at it as always do the best available, always do above and beyond. It's a fun complaint for us when someone says, "Hey, you're using too much soap in the car wash." That's the way it should be, right? We want to do the good job for our customers, and we know that. And so we wanted to do the same thing in a product line. So we said, what if we could create a product line, the best of the best, really kind of drawn around from all the different blenders and chemists around.
And a big piece of educating our customers and people who come to detail shops or want to use good products on their vehicles or the best products on their vehicles, and helping make sure that they really know and are empowered with the education behind it all.
Yeah, I think getting into detailing was really the eye-opener for us, because before we didn't really know that much about the chemistry. And so we had to figure it out, and being able to put our hands on cars and really figure out and see how chemicals react with the paint and what that looks like. It's been educational for us. Mm-hmm. And we just want to be able to share that with our customer base, with our investors, with everybody that comes in contact with us, because there's so much misinformation out there. Mm-hmm. That we felt like if we could create a company that can educate people about those things, mm-hmm. that it'd be something special.
When all this began with Auto Wash 12 years ago, Dennis and I were, a young married couple with nothing, starting a family that are now growing up and starting to drive, and having a business now with multiple locations and just ready to disrupt the industry, ready to do something dramatic and amazing, and ready to have other people join us on that.
We've got 7 locations. We're looking to build a couple more this year. We've got, we want to have 25 by the end of this next year, 21, and are really trying to build something significant. We never wanted to have just the 1 or 2 car washes. We always wanted to build it to be, a big company, mm-hmm. and that just happens
to wash
clean cars. Yeah, and in doing that, we wanted to build a national brand. We set up Auto Wash as to be that, and there really is no national brand of any car washes. We're not tunnel washes. We don't scratch cars. We really are here for people who love their cars, and that's not going away. I think the self-serve side and bay side is, and where people want to take care of their own vehicles, is something that's always going to be around. Mm-hmm. When we first got started together, we were broke. Like that year, we made 16 grand together. That's not a whole lot, and that's not like 50 years ago 16 grand. That's only 12 years ago 16 grand. Mm-hmm. I don't even know how we made it that first year, but we did. And it started off with us. We didn't have it. We had these jars that we still use today, actually, to manage our money. And we didn't have any really money to speak of. So we started off. We said, all right, well, we got to start somewhere. So we started with $100, and we broke that $100 into $5 bills, and we put it into these different jars on our dresser. We still have the jars sitting at home. And we would start managing our money by splitting this $100 up, and so that's really what took us to go. So begging and borrowing and trying to find our way in. I'm from Montbello, grew up with nothing, grew up on food stamps, like that whole thing. but not to discredit my mom, right? But she did the best she could. She's a school teacher, single mom, and she raised us. And but we didn't start with a whole lot, and we wanted to fight for something. And so we built this business up. We didn't want to go that path of working for 60 years to not have anything. I think one of the biggest pieces of frustration for me was, I was working as a tax accountant. I was looking at IRA accounts, and there were CEO and CFO executives that had like 600 grand in their account. So we had to do something different. We had to build the business, and through the dozens of times that we wanted to quit, and it's not always easy, but we always know that it's worth it. And every day that we wake up and we continue to go out and we see how many families we serve with the car washes, it's awesome. The reactions of people when they come in and say here to the detail shop and they get their car clean and it looks amazing after the teenager trashed it. It's awesome. Those kind of things, we really have an impact with society, in the community. Mm-hmm. Our employees and our staff. We've got over 20 employees now, mm-hmm. and you realize that provides that's a livelihood for other people because we didn't quit. Mm-hmm. And so now it's time to make it even bigger.
You were making me think about, we're at a point where the business is growing. We're bringing our own kids into the business, and that growth continues. And we do it because we love it. We do it because our family's part of it. We do it because of our employees and what Dennis just said with providing for them. We do it because our customers love their car, and we want to help them do the right thing in taking care of it.
Yeah. Autowash.
Autowash. Because you love your car.
That's right.